Hey, what's everybody? Welcome to another video. Today we're going to get started on the Storm Collectibles Baki, the Grappler. I'm going to start by stating there's complete and utter bias here because I love Baki the Grappler. It's what I knew before JoJo and it was ridiculous and I loved every moment of it, especially because I got to watch it with my grandmother and my older brother. Now my grandmother never understood a moment of Baki, but she knew that me and my brother enjoyed it, so she sat there with us and watched it and called it utterly ridiculous cartoons. Uh, and till this day, there are fond memories of it. But I absolutely adore Baki. This is one of those animes where I'm glad it's made a comeback. I'm glad a new generation is into it, and I'm really glad we're going to finish it. So it's really dope. So as you can see here, we are sporting some cloth shorts. We have a slimmer design on this figure, which I very much enjoy. I love the look on it. And Baki just overall screams that newer anime style, as well as a mix of the old, but more so the newer anime. But I just love it. Real quick, I want to look at our sculpt here. As you can see, it really does have the look of Baki. I think the head sculpt is phenomenal, down to the mole as well. So I really, really like that. And I also love the exaggerated muscle definition, but also the fact that it looks really good, like that of the anime. Now, I'm going to back it on up like a U-Haul truck. Let's get a nice look at our boy. To me, this screams accuracy, and I love the idea of this. I don't know what else to honestly say because Baki looks so good. But in terms of articulation, we have our soft plastic, which Storm specializes in, which allows for a lot of articulation. Now, one thing I want to point out is that my boy, King B. Cooper, on Instagram is doing a lot of photos right now. He has his posted up. I have been sick. I finally feel better, and I'm in much higher spirits. But I've been sick. I was in the hospital. But by the time you'll see this video and the other videos that go up with it, you'll see I'll gradually get better. And I'm still not 100%, but I am better. Now, King B. Coop is killing it on Instagram. I ask that you go check out his work. I think that he would greatly appreciate that. I'm going to put a link in the bio for him as well. But here we are with this. Now, articulation wise, with our soft plastic and our newfound look, we can see here that, look at that. Just overall right now out the gate, we can see we're going to get a lot of articulation. Now, as far as our torso goes, it's a little bit thinner, but, right, we have that storm articulation. So, even with me pushing it to the limit, this is our ab crunch out of the gate, right? We can push that forward. We have a beautiful head and neck articulation, which moves around. We have a butterfly joint inside. We have bicep swivel. We have a beautiful double joint. Excuse me. We have a beautiful double joint that allows us to go up this far, but we can cross over with our joints, and obviously we can make it look really, really good. As far as our leg articulation, we can go really far outward, and that's going to increase the level of your shorts. It may hinder a tad bit of the articulation, but it's nothing that a little bit of moving the thigh swivel can fix. And like I said, this is beautiful. This is just a regular posing, looking really good kick, right? We have a beautiful double joint. You saw the thigh swivel earlier, so here it is again. Here is our ankle pivot. I think this is the only one I gotta say it's a little bit lackluster compared to what it could have been done, but it's still pretty good. I would have loved a rotating joint that allowed a little bit more movement, but I'm still happy with it. We have a toe hinge as well, right? Let's fix my focus. Sorry about that. So if you wanted to do Mai Tai, you want to do a front cross kick, front standing kick, we have a lot of options here. I am thoroughly enjoying this. So, when we talk about getting in our crazy weird poses, I think we're in a place where we are going to have a ton of fun with Baki, right? So, let's get to talking about our accessories. As we wind up, I will see you guys in a sec. I'm going to pull down my shorts. All right, now we're at a point where we're going to talk about our accessories. So, let's talk about our beautiful sculpts that we get first. Here we are with one of our head sculpts. As we can see, it looks really good. This is our grit teeth look to the side sculpt. Gonna try to use it in favor of that, right? Next up, we have our grinning. I've learned something in your technique sculpt. This is a very JoJo sculpt, and I'm here for it. Baki is 100% where it's at. Then we have our beautiful martial arts screaming sculpt. There we go. Look at that. And it looks crazy, but it'll look fantastic in terms of Baki. So I'm 100% here for that, right? Next up, we're going to go with our sets of hands. You will get what I call pinching hands. These are like your pinching thumb hands. Story-wise, these make sense. I don't know how to unnecessarily like explain it, but you can also use it as wrap hands as well. You will get some semi-relaxed hands. Next up, you will get some open flayed hands, open actions, right? And then lastly, you will get your open gripping hands. These are going to be like when you want to grab your opponent, and I don't know why the focus swapped. So here we are. These are going to be like when you want to grab an opponent or look cool. Just have your overall martial arts hands out. Also, as a bonus, you will get 2 extra pegs just in case you need to pop and or swap, right? And that's it for our accessories. Kept it really, really simple. But what I am going to do is I'm going to find my Takito Oma and my Kure to see how their effect pots work on him as well. So I want to get into that, and we'll do that right now before we jump into the size comparison. Alright, so before the size comparison, like I said, we are going to try out the effect parts. So here we are from Tokito, and as you can see, it does not fit. His fists are a little too small, but when we try the foot effect part, let's give that a shot, right? It looks like his feet may also... Nope. So the foot one technically works. It takes a little bit of work, but our foot one definitely does fit. But our fist one is his fist is a little too small. So I'm glad we tried that out, because we can actually put that effect to work. I can't wait. Now, let me back this guy up. And as usual, we're going to compare to other Storm collectibles. But since Baki is in a world that kind of compares to the real world and some real world characters, one of the bonus people that I want to do is Muhammad Ali and Mike Tyson, because they are mentioned in the Baki manga and anime, at least parody versions of them. So here we are with Muhammad Ali, and here we are with Mike Tyson. So I would love to see these two battle it out with Baki at hand. And as you can see, Baki, like I said, is shorter. And I'm okay with that because he's only 17, right? Then next up, we can do Kengen Ashura characters. So here's Kure. And then we have Tokita. Or Tokito. I cannot remember. I keep playing myself like that. Which reminds me, I finished season 1, by the way. Really, really good anime. But from what I'm hearing and what I'm told, they did skip around some stuff. So as you can see, he's also smaller than these guys as well. And even these guys are on the smaller end, right? Next up, we're going to do a couple of Street Fighters. Here we are with Guile and Edmund Honda, aka E Honda. So you can get the difference about what's going on in the world. Next up, we have Blue Mary from King of Fighters. I wanted to compare another characters, and I like Blue Mary. So next up, we have a taller character, which is going to be Sagat, to round it all out in case we want to get to the real crazy big buff fighters. Another bonus, his Balrog, who is also based off of Tyson, in case you wanted to mix and match. Right? So, again, complete and utter bias with this. I love it. Just having the figure alone makes me incredibly happy. But hopefully this video did help you, as I tried to point out everything unbiasedly and not with a crazy amount of excitement, because those pictures, I'm going to try to go nuts. I'm not even going to try to sit here and pretend to you. I'm going to try to go crazy with the ridiculous amount of JoJo level fighting. Oop, done shook my camera. But, yes, very happy with this Baki. I'm hoping that everyone else who enjoys Baki would also get their chance to enjoy Baki. And most of all, please, thank you for watching. Thank you for being good. Thank you for doing good. And most of all, please, drink your water. So, one more time, please, be good, do good, drink your water, guys. Later.